Hello everybody, Tzilla here, and today I'm going to be explaining this Godzilla Iceberg meme. If you don't know what this meme is or don't understand it, basically the top level is more commonly known things and it gets more weird and obscure the farther you go down. And like I know there's a Pokemon one, there's a Super Mario 64 one that's very popular, and here's a Godzilla one I found. So I'm going to do my best to just run down and explain it to you guys. So here we go. Credit to this iceberg goes to Redditor Nico Damien. Thank you very much for making this. Out of the couple I saw, I thought this one was the most well-rounded. It may be one of the smaller ones, but I thought you did a very good job on this, so thank you. Godzilla the Series. Godzilla the Series is a sequel follow-up cartoon that picks off right where the 1998 film left, and it follows one of the Godzilla eggs hatching, grows up to be a Godzilla, just a old cartoon. Marvel Godzilla. Marvel Godzilla is a comic series done by Marvel about Godzilla where he fights Marvel characters and stuff set in the Marvel universe. It was a one-off thing and it is pretty cool. I highly recommend checking it out if you haven't. Skeleturtle. Skeleturtle is the fan-given name to this weird little creature that appears in Mothra vs. Godzilla 1964. When the characters first show up on Infant Island, there's this weird skeleton of a turtle that moves and blinks. It's never acknowledged and is shown up very rarely after that. Guess we'll never really know the true meaning behind it. Hanna-Barbera Godzilla. Back in the 70s, Hanna-Barbera, the same company that made Scooby-Doo, made a Godzilla cartoon, which is very much like Scooby-Doo. Instead of Scooby, there's Godzuki. A lot of people know about this one. The theme song is pretty iconic. Bagan. Bagan is a monster that was supposed to appear in many movies, some Mothra movies, some Godzilla movies, but never actually showed up. He does show up in a couple video games and is the final boss in Super Godzilla on the Super Nintendo. Godzilla vs. Hedorah 2. This is just a canceled movie, sequel to Godzilla vs. Hedorah that never happened. Gojiban. Gojiban was one of the Gemstone contest winners that got turned into a YouTube series which portrays Godzilla and friends as little puppets. Not much to say here. Godzilla 1994. Godzilla 1994 is an unmade American Godzilla film which eventually led to Godzilla 98. Here's some cool concept art from it. Crystalac and Obsidius. These two monsters are only featured in the game Godzilla Unleashed. They're original monsters and that's about all there is to say about them. Godzilla eats cows. In a deleted scene from the first Godzilla movie, Gojira 1954, there was a deleted scene where Godzilla was shown eating cows. Apparently it was cut because it was too graphic. There are a couple screenshots of the scene, but unfortunately no footage has ever surfaced of it. Shin Godzilla 2. This is just a rumor. There's no actual confirmation on Shin Godzilla 2. However, during G-Fest in 2017, Shinji Higuchi said he would love to make another kaiju movie, so there's that. Mothra vs. Bagan. This is just another canceled movie that was supposed to happen with Bagan. There's a lot of them. This is just one where he was going to fight Mothra. Talagan/Vishnu. This is the monster that showed up in the Godzilla 2014 Comic-Con teaser. It only shows up here and is never mentioned or anything again. I'm not sure if it's canon to the MonsterVerse or not, but Wikizilla did a really cool video about this guy. If you haven't checked that out, I highly recommend it. Godzilla 2 1998. This is another canceled movie, which was going to be a sequel to Godzilla 98. There's actually a full script for this movie. It was going to take place in Australia and stuff, but it just never happened. Godzilla vs. the Devil. Godzilla vs. the Devil is just a rumored movie. I'm pretty sure this was never actually confirmed. I found this. It says Tomoyuki Tanaka denied that this was ever going to be something. However, Godzilla did go to hell in the comics. Godzilla in hell, and he kind of fights the devil there, so that's about the closest we got to that. Godzilla, Bagan, Anguirus, Baragon, all monsters, all out attack. I think instead of Bagan, they mean Varan here, because for GMK, Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters, all out attack. Yeah, that's a long title. The original monsters were going to be Varan, Baragon, and Anguirus that fought Godzilla. There's even models of what they were going to look like, but Toho requested that Mothra and Ghidorah get put in because, well, they're more popular. Heisei sequels. In the 1995 film Godzilla vs. Destoroyah, after Godzilla dies, it shows his son reborn as the new king of the monsters, leaving the door open to sequels that unfortunately never happened. Alien Ghidorah in the Heisei. In the novelization of Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, it's mentioned that the Ghidorahs are made from samples of a creature from outer space, a dead King Ghidorah. Also in the Mothra trilogy, in the third movie, King Ghidorah is in there, and he is an alien in that, if you want to count that. I believe that is in the Heisei era, but not Heisei continuity. Godzilla vs. Kong Heisei. This is just another canceled film. I believe Mechanic Kong might have even been rumored for it. But yeah, this is just another canceled film that didn't happen. Godzilla's family. This is referencing this art right here where when the bombs went off that mutated Godzilla, it killed his whole family. Pretty sure this is official art and stuff, so yeah. Little sad. Godzilla vs. Hedorah Director's Cut. I'm not exactly sure what this is talking about. I do believe it's talking about this creepypasta that's Godzilla vs. Hedorah uncut version, which just goes over a bunch of stuff about the movie, some true, some not true. If you want to check it out, I'll leave a link down below. Destroy All Monsters was the end. In the canon of the Showa series, the first Godzilla series, Destroy All Monsters would be the last movie in the timeline because in the movie it states it takes place in 1999, which for the time was the future. Queen of the Monsters. I guess they're just talking about Mothra. I don't really know what they're talking about here. That doesn't seem too obscure or anything. Maybe it's referencing that Mothra is the only monster that beats Godzilla consistently, but I'm not exactly sure. Godzilla Atari games are a Final Wars prequel. This pretty much explains itself. This is just a theory that the Atari Pipeworks games and their story is what leads up to Godzilla Final Wars. And I don't really buy it, but it's fun. Red. Red is a character from the Godzilla NES Creepypasta. Red is the main antagonist. He's pretty creepy, and he was considered for Kaiju Colossal Combat, which just never came out. I highly recommend you check out Goji73's videos on it. I'll even link the playlist down in the description as well. But yeah, it's a very nostalgic creepypasta for me. I remember getting a little scared by it as a kid. Super Gigan. Super Gigan is just this awesome art of Gigan, this new form of him that was only in this little magazine thing right here. Pretty sure he never showed up anywhere else, but yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope I did a good enough job explaining this, and I did see there's some other Godzilla icebergs out there. If you want me to take a crack at some other ones, just let me know and I'll do the best I can. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.